Trying to get set up here so I can get some decent pictures. I'm brushing Trail 47 today. That's the trail to Lovell's. It's my favorite trail since I live in Lovell's. Alright, so I've already been doing a little brushing. I'll show you more pictures of all that in a bit. Trying to get some cameras set up. Okay, well, let's see here. I got two cameras set up in here, so the other camera is not running right now. I've been shooting out the front window with it. I don't want to cut down brush here just to cut it down, but the idea is to get the stuff that's going to be encroaching on the trail, especially this winter when it gets snow on it. It comes down and hit the tractors. All right, this is, I'm gonna shut this down for a minute. This is our trail to the parking lot on Wilcox Bridge Road. And I didn't know where the key for it was, so I found some keys in the office. I don't think they're the right keys, but we're gonna give it a shot. Let's see. I think you guys can see what I'm doing. So this trail overgrows pretty good. It's a master lock. Nope. Nope. I don't see a number on here. That key does not fit it. Okay. I'll call Keith and see if he, between today and tomorrow, can come and unlock it for me. And then when I come back tomorrow through here on my way the other direction, I can get out there and cut the brush down on it. Okay, let's see. Now, I'm not going to try to bore you guys to death. I will get a little deeper into what we're doing when I get out in the woods a little more and I'm doing more cutting. Okay? So, I'm just going to... See, this one's on a magnet. Whoop! Whoop-de-doo! There we go. And so I'm on Lewiston Grade Road now. And in the winter, it would take a good hour and a half to get to Lovell's, maybe longer. More like 2 hours to get to Lovell's. And so I expect it's going to take me longer than that today if I have much cutting to do. Especially since I'm not like into it right yet. Haven't done enough of it that all my moves aren't automatic. I got to think about everything I'm doing, and quite often I've got to do something different because I moved the wrong thing the wrong way. Maybe I'll just turn this camera around so you all can get an idea. You're on my controls here, so you may bounce around a little bit. I'll try to get this out here where you can see it a little bit. How's that? Can you see that? The cutter doesn't come right alongside me, but it does come pretty close to alongside me. I'll move it as far forward as it'll go. That's how far it'll go right there. I got to be careful. If I take it down low, I can actually run into my track. And I don't really want to do that. Trying to find a good speed. I've got like a trim wheel on the throttle, so I can put the throttle to the stop and then trim that speed back a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this stuff. It's not likely to get out here on the trail for a few years, but if you leave it go too long, it'll get too big to trim with this. Of course, we don't want to leave bungee stakes alongside the road either. Got a lot of reflection on my glass right now, which makes it hard for me to see. I would imagine there's some hunters out here. It's like a small game season. I don't hunt much small game anymore. I used to be a pheasant hunter. Now I deer hunt, pretty much all I do. All the turkeys are on. I don't know if it's turkey season or not. Oops. Oh boy, I almost got that tree. There's a limb that's growing out into the trail that needs to be trimmed. And it just ignored me. Shame on it. Alright, that's a little bit. So there's an address thing right there. It must be like somebody's cabin or something. I need to slow down here with the reflection and so on. I don't want to hit solid into a big tree here. story behind this rock they had painted, but I don't know what it is. I think every year it gets a fresh coat of paint on it. I thought the high school kids were doing it, but I could be wrong. But we're home. Okay, come on, okay. And I'm tired. But at least I ain't feathered. Here's my mower. In case you wondered what it looked like. Me and the tractor had a good rest. So we're on the way back to Grayling this morning, and we'll cut brush on our way. Let's move it over here where we can get it on the other camera. Kind of want it down where do the less damage if somebody hit it or something like that. Okay, got my coffee. I got some gloves here. Another pair of gloves here. Tractor's getting to be a mess. All right, y'all. Let's get her on the road. Oops. When the seat pops up, it hits this sometimes. Hits the control for the brush cutter. All right, where are we at here? She's idled down, brush cutter. I don't get my gloves on right now. So I need to get to Grayling by 5:30. It's 11:02 now, so I left my house about quarter to 11, I guess. So this is where we put the gravel in the other day. It looks pretty good, but I didn't get it graded as well as I wanted to because of breaking the blade. This is the same tractor, and you'll notice, maybe, there's no blade on it. That's because we took it off. I'm going to send it over to the welders in Mansalona to be repaired. So I'll be coming down through here with the other tractor and reworking this just a little bit. So my tractor just quit going forward for some reason. And so I've stopped, put it in park. Now, let's see if we can get it back in gear. Yep. I don't know why it's doing this. Well, this looks pretty good. I wanted to get it crowned more in the center. Some of it is, but not all of it. See, it says some traffic on it since I was down through here yesterday. Probably hundreds. I show you some of the other things we do. One of them is we get logs off the trail. Trying to get this one off without making too big of a mess. That's up and off the trail. I'd like to get a little farther off. Let's see. I could back the tractor up, come in on a different angle. afraid where it's sitting right there, it's going to just turn around and come back on the trail. Alright, so let's raise my blade up. I don't have my mic on, so I hope this is working out okay. So I got her off the trail pretty good there. I got the mower on back, so I'll get out and clean a little bit of that stuff up by hand. Shut you off for a minute. So wouldn't you know, today I didn't bring my gloves, and I just got into a real stringy tree and it wrapped itself around my cutter. So I've got everything shut off on the tractor except for the engine, but the hydraulics are all off. Let's see if I can get this out of here. Fortunately, I brought my nippers with me. Just pull this out of here by hand. Well, I was afraid I was going to have to do. I was looking for some sort of tool, and I saw the nippers behind the seat, and I remembered, oh yeah, last time I was brushing, I put them on. I think. Yep, usually got my gloves. Just okay, I think we got her. Okay, everybody, I'm trying not to panic here, but I'm gonna set my camera up outside here. I've got a branch here that I'm gonna try to take down with the mower and see if I can get a shot of that. But I panic every time I set my camera outside. And I'm sure that'll hold it. So let's see here. It's been really dusty here today too. Alright, that's locked in. Is that gonna get it? What am I seeing in there? I am seeing, okay, I want to see way up there. We'll see how that works out. 27 and Trail 47. And then this is the bicycle trail from into town out to Hartwick Pines. You see Hartwick Pines is 3.5 miles. And Bright and Glory Lakes, 2.8 miles. I wonder if it gives us any distances on the other side of that sign. Narrow overpass hills ahead. Yeah, they got an overpass over top of I-75 that cost the taxpayers more than $2. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't cheap. Okay, so here's my story. Didn't get a video out last week. I had one all done and saved, and when I opened it back up to export it and do the final editing on it, it went green on me. I've got Pinnacle, I think it's 26, version 26, and I periodically had this problem with Pinnacle 26. Didn't have any problem with the previous versions. Don't have any problem with my other video editors. I've used 3 others and don't understand what it is. I've replaced the computer, and this is a brand new computer. The previous one had a whole bunch of repairs done on it by Dell. And fortunately, I got the really good warranty on it, so for 3 years they'll keep replacing my computer if I got to. But I gotta believe it's Pinnacle, since it doesn't happen anywhere else. It actually goes green, and so if any of you out there have Pinnacle or have any kind of problem with this and have a solution, or you just want to vent, please let me know. All right, so this should be the end of this video, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless. Okay, back to the barn. Big girl. We'll fill you up full of fuel. Thank you for the ride. And we'll be done for the day. Oops, let's shut this thing off.